Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Shuffle Podcast, episode 247. I'm Joe.
I'm Lauren.
Lauren, how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing actually pretty well.
That's pretty good.
That is pretty good. Question.
Uh-oh.
Did you ever, win stuff as a kid? Like, win prizes for anything?
I've been waiting for this one.
Oh.
I
You've
am
been waiting for that? I just thought of it when I came out of the bathroom earlier.
I know, but I am the luckiest person when it comes to, like, bingo nights or, like,
Are you a big bingo gal?
I'm a big bingo gal.
Yeah.
Or the, what are they called? Like, the raffles where you would go, like, in your, like...
Put in tickets.
Put in tickets for
Yeah.
those big baskets,
Mhm.
and you'd like all the classes would make their own basket.
Oh, yeah.
I won one every single year, and one year I won two, and so they made me like give away one because
They made you give away one. You won.
Yeah, they were like, you can't win two because fairness. I was like, this is
That
luck of the
doesn't-
draw.
yeah,
This is not how math
Fate
works.
deemed it,
actually.
so...
So
So then my follow-up question is, what's the best thing you ever won?
I won.
I mean, if you play bingo, then I guess money.
No, I've never played. Well, I guess technically, yeah. Some of the prizes were pretty good. I won $180 to Topgolf once.
Mm.
I won and that was in bingo, and then not in bingo, but in our like senior night, like all night grad where you stay at the school all
Right.
night or whatever.
Yeah.
We had a raffle, and I won the top prize, which was a laptop.
Apple? Oh.
HP.
Oh.
It was
Could you
like
imagine,
it was like a bright. Oh my god! I would have paid for my college laptop. But yeah, I got a laptop from that, and that pissed people off because they were doing the like lower prizes to the best one.
Right.
And as we were going through, everyone's like, I haven't won yet. Like, why haven't you won yet? I was like, I guess it's not my night.
Yeah.
I guess it's not my night, you guys. And it got down to the last thing, and everyone looked at me, and they're like, there's no way. And I only put one ticket in this because I didn't want the laptop. I put my tickets in for dumb things, and it was mine. And everyone was so mad at me because they knew, all the people I went to high school with were all the people I went to middle school with,
Right.
and
Yeah.
elementary
They
school
knew
with.
how lucky you
And
were.
so they knew I'd won every year in all of those dances since kindergarten. I mean, there was the year I had to give up a basket, I got a coffee basket, so I gave that away because I was 5th grade.
Yeah.
I
You're
was
not
like, what
drinking
am I
coffee.
gonna do with a coffee basket? My mom was mad. She was like,
You're like, yeah, I know you don't need it, but I
she's like,
desperately
"This
need the
is-" she's like,
coffee.
we don't need any more summer fun activities.
Yeah.
Which is just random like backyard games.
Yeah.
But did you ever win? Are you a winner? Or are you
No,
a loser?
I'm the world's unluckiest piece of fucking garbage on this planet.
Really?
Yeah. It is ridiculous how unlucky I am.
Really?
Yeah, like when it comes to my brother is very lucky.
Uh-huh.
Like he's got a horseshoe shoved up his fucking ass. I swear to God.
Oh my god.
My brother, like, there was one time we were at a dollar store, and we were leaving, and he just found, I think it was like a $20 bill just lying on the ground. Money just finds him. He just be walking anywhere,
Really?
money on the ground just finds him.
Interesting.
We'll be at bingo. He's won, I think, $1,000 at bingo one time.
Holy shit.
Yeah, he wins everything. I don't.
Interesting.
What I do, or what I used to do, I don't do it anymore. But there would be like, I don't know, when I like my elementary school would like do like events.
Mhm.
I went to a Catholic school, so it was like for the parish.
Oh my god.
Everybody would go, and there would be like a whole bunch of like different little things that you like. You pay like $1, you pull out a pencil. The pencil has different colors on the bottom,
Sure.
and that color associates to a prize. And so what I would do is I would go, I'd spend my allotted $10 for my mom, and I would win nothing. And then, but you know, as a kid, you're like, oh, I got 10 pencils. That's
Right.
cool, I guess.
Because I still got
Yeah,
something.
it's still a winner. But then
Oh my God.
I would prey on the little old ladies who are going and spending, boatloads of money.
Right.
And they always end up giving me some of their prizes,
Something.
or at the very least, their pencils.
That's great. So then you were just stocked.
I was balling on pencils.
And they were
yeah.
like rainbow pencils.
They were like the classic, like multicolored, like a variety of colored pencils with like the shittiest eraser on top.
That's so hype.
Yeah.
I love that.
Yeah, you just lurk around the little old ladies, and they'll
See, that's
sweet little boy, sweet little Joey, they'll give him
They
anything.
give him anything.
Yeah.
A pencil.
Yeah, they give me if they
Interesting.
didn't give me their full blown prize, they always give me their pencils because old ladies don't need pencils.
Yes, they do. They write
They
everything.
use pens.
Okay, that's valid.
Yeah.
That's valid. They use a nice ball.
This is when pens were starting to become more popular. Pencils were a dying utensil back
I
then.
don't. Yeah, I suppose.
I don't know anybody that uses a pencil anymore.
I do
You regularly use a pencil? No way.
for sure.
Tell me
For
the last time
sure.
you used a pencil.
Not that long ago.
That's not a time.
I use it for drawing though, but I use a graphite pencil.
I guess artists use pencils pretty often.
Yeah. Otherwise, I take my notes in pen.
Yeah. When's the last time you wrote something in pencil?
I don't know.
Yeah, I couldn't tell you.
I used to, on this bingo thing, this also reminds me. In college, we had musical bingo at one of the bars, and it became like my apartment's thing. Like the guys who ran the bingo at the bar knew us because we were there every Thursday. And it wasn't actually like real like musical bingo where if you had like if you knew the song you'd get it. It just they played it and they had a screen and then you could cross them off or whatever. And they just played all that music throughout the bar. And again, I won every single night multiple times and we got vouchers for like appetizers, so then we'd spend those the next week and be able to get like a free appetizer, sit at bingo and just win again and just constantly were like
the
hustling.
only time I've won bingo was earlier this year. I spent Easter with Riley's family.
Were you hustling old ladies again?
No, I was not hustling old ladies unless you count Riley's mom as an old lady, which she is not.
Okay.
But they did they did like a family bingo for the different prizes. There was like, I don't know, 14 different envelopes, each with like gift cards in them.
Sure.
And so I, for the first time I think ever in my life, won bingo. And I got a gift card to Olive Garden.
That's pretty nice.
Perhaps.
That's pretty impressive.
Yeah, I mean, I love Olive Garden. So
yeah, I've only been like once.
Olive Garden?
Twice now. Yeah,
you know, when you're there, you're family.
Yeah, I didn't feel like family there. Actually, did.
You went to the wrong Olive Garden then. You did feel like family?
She gave us a bottle of wine for free. Like, I think she didn't realize we drank.
When you're there, you're family. And this podcast is sponsored by Olive Garden now.
Yeah, I don't think she realized that she had already given us a bottle because we drank it so fast at the table. And, like, she just, like, cleaned it, like, replaced it out because, you know, like, the unlimited wine or whatever.
They have unlimited wine?
There was a deal with a certain brand of wine that they would do unlimited. Oh, something like that. Maybe
I discovered my favorite wine.
Maybe she just made it unlimited for us.
Yeah. She was like, you guys look like you need it.
Yeah.
Was it a date?
It was a group of us, unfortunately. I wouldn't take a date to Olive Garden.
Yeah.
Like, probably not first date.
No, it's not a first date. That's like
a casual, like, we've been dating, let's just go get food.
It's like a fancy, it's like a not fancy dinner.
Like, fancy.
When in terms of not fancy restaurants, it is one of the fanciest.
What do you get there? As a picky eater, what do you get?
Their chicken Alfredo. Yeah, with broccoli. But I discovered my favorite wine at Olive Garden.
What's your favorite wine?
Favorite wine is it's a Roscato.
Okay.
Sweet red.
Mm-hmm. Sweet reds are great.
They also sell it at Walmart. And I've occasionally seen it at Target.
Okay, word.
But it's so good.
Interesting.
So good.
Interesting.
Yeah. It's like it's not the only wine I drink, but it's like if I'm going to buy wine, I will buy that wine every time.
Yeah.
So good.
Really?
Yeah. And the first time I went to Olive Garden, I had that, and I was like, holy shit, this is good.
Huh.
Yeah. With their chicken and gnocchi soup.
Sorry. What?
I don't
Is that how
like.
It's pronounced?
I don't know how it's pronounced, but I don't like it.
You put a lot of
Gnocchi.
Gnocchi.
I don't like it.
Interesting.
As far as potatoes go, which we'll dive right into, I do not like that form of potato. What is that?
No,
I don't have anything. That's all I've got.
Okay.
Just saying I don't like that
version of potato.
I don't like that version of
potato. After making the list, I didn't realize how strongly I felt about some form of potatoes.
I've been asking people for advice.
Really?
Yeah, I was today at work. I was asking people.
What was like a general consensus?
It was a solid mix between mashed and fried.
Yeah.
Like French.
Yeah.
Of the French variety.
French for sure.
But we will just dive right into the draft of this week's episode, which is the best potatoes.
We talked briefly about it and had many disagreements last episode, 2 episodes ago.
Either last or 2 episodes. I don't remember.
Some time ago. I don't think we're gonna have the same draft because of how.
I think we're gonna have
a few.
I think we're gonna have a couple that are the same, as opposed to 2 episodes ago with the letters that start with or the words that start with T, where there was
Mm,
no overlap. I
yeah.
think there's
I,
only so many forms of
there
potato.
should be. Yeah, yeah. I don't know. My number 9 is an underdog pick. So if we get to that one,
Okay.
it's underground for sure.
You'll take number 1.
I already know I've got it mashed.
Oh, yeah,
And
you've
I know
got
you
mashed.
got your number 1.
My number 1 is curly fries.
Yeah, you got it. Take
100%.
it. Take it. That's a good pick.
It's
I
a
actually
solid
totally
pick.
forgot about them.
Yeah, curly
You can have
fries
'em.
are great. Specifically, Arby's curly. I don't know that I've
I've
had
never
curly
had
fries from
Arby's.
Arby's is just they're honestly, if they only sold curly fries, I'd be on board.
I'm scared of Arby's.
Why? They
I
have the
don't know.
meats.
Yeah, that gives me the ick. I'm gonna be
No,
honest.
give me the meats.
You can have them. You can have them.
Give me a what the fuck do they serve there? Roast beef sandwich and a side of curly fries any day.
That makes me so icky.
A little bit of their horsey sauce.
Oh God.
I've actually never had their horsey sauce. I don't.
What is that?
It's horseradish, but it's like a very liquidy horseradish. Whereas horseradish, like that you buy in a jar, is like thick, and it's like not. It's like fibrous. That's not the word I'm thinking of.
No, that makes me really concerned. That sounds.
It's like
alien.
it looks like because horseradish is a plant,
right,
and so it's like shredded.
Oh, it's
shredded.
So it's
so when you buy it in a jar, it's like it looks shredded. There's some liquid in there,
yeah,
but it's like shredded. It's like really, really fine, like blended almost. Whereas when you get horsey sauce, it's just like the liquid that's in the jar. They're just like, yeah, we'll just take that.
That seems weird. I feel like, what do you put? You put that on the sandwich?
I put horseradish on my roast beef sandwich. Now at Arby's, I just eat the roast beef sandwich plain, no sauce.
You don't like the.
This horsey sauce freaks me out.
So valid. It's scaring me the way you just described it.
Yeah,
I mean,
like just the fact that they call it horsey sauce.
Yeah,
that bothers me.
That's not okay.
Arby's maybe needs to rethink their theming, their marketing, but their sandwiches.
They've gone all in on
their
that.
meats are good. Yeah.
Anyways,
round number 2
is loaded baked potatoes.
Loaded baked potatoes is a good choice.
Yeah.
You can have that one. My number 2 is potato chips.
Oh.
Specifically, salt and vinegar.
Interesting. I put potato chips further down.
A little S&V.
But I did just classic Lay's.
Was it in your top? Was it
not in my top 5? It was my number 6 actually.
Oh.
Yeah.
You regular Lay's?
Yeah, just regular Lay's. I don't
How do you feel about wavy?
That's what they look like? Sorry, I didn't know that was what wavy chips look like.
Never seen a wavy chip before?
I weirdly can't eat that many of them. I feel like I get tired of them really quick.
Of the wavy?
Yeah.
That's fair.
They're all right.
They're rigid. They hurt.
They are. They do have much more of a like.
Yeah. I'm somebody like even right now I've got a canker sore like right here in the corner of my mouth. And
that hurts, and the salt too.
Yeah, it sucks. Woo! So like, and I am very prone to canker sore. So if I eat a lot of chips, I'm bound to walk away with a mouth.
Really?
Yeah.
Dang.
Problem.
That sucks.
Yeah.
Couldn't be me. Tough life.
I wish it wasn't me. But yeah, potato chips, S&V, I'll do all the way.
Is your number 2?
My number 2. Number 3.
Man, you put that at 2.
I love.
That's high. Wow.
Bathe me in salt and vinegar.
All right, you have fun with that.
Yeah, I'm sure that's not good for the skin at all.
I think that burn.
So good.
Burn you. You get sores everywhere.
I love vinegar.
Really?
Yeah. I used to put when I was a kid. I used to put vinegar on my French fries, which is like a common thing.
That's,
it's not
that's
like
normal.
but
that's a very like taste. Ooh.
The smell of vinegar when we would like dye eggs Easter as a kid. That smell.
Yeah.
Tie me up.
See that?
I'm out there huffing egg water.
Huffing that colored eggs. My God.
I'm huffing Easter egg water.
Dude.
It's so good.
Do you like the 2 atom with the crayon smell and then the egg water? Did you ever crayon on your eggs?
No. I know that if you did like if you put
it
wax, it would like yeah. I didn't.
Wow, so you really just drinking straight up egg water.
I wasn't
not
drinking that water.
Not existing and actually doing the actual egg.
No, we were a very basic family. We would always do it at my grandmother's house.
It's a solid color.
And we would just do no.
You dip.
Oh, you do multicolored for sure.
Okay.
Well, you do a little half and halfsies.
Man, you
never did the wax.
Cool designs?
No, my grandma would always buy those, like buy the boxes that have all the stuff in them, and then she would just throw everything else out. She was like, "We're just here to dye eggs. We're not doing anything fancy with."
That's crazy.
Yeah, because she was the one eating them.
Oh yeah, because you gotta eat them afterwards.
You're not gonna ever catch me eating a hard-boiled egg.
Yeah, I don't like hard-boiled eggs. I only like scrambled form.
Scrambled is the only thing, or an omelet, which is scrambled but just in a patty that's rolled.
I think that's gross. I
I
don't
don't like
like
omelets.
it. It's not the skin, but I don't like the skin of eggs sometimes. Like if something peels up with the scrambled egg, I peel it off and throw it out.
Like the little dry bits.
Yeah. I
Oh, yeah.
hate that. And so an omelet, it just is like one massive version of that, in my opinion. So I don't like
You just eat your eggs plain.
salt and pepper. What?
So plain.
So plain.
Yeah.
I put milk in it.
In your egg, make them like creamy. I'm a fan of like overdone scrambled eggs. Like I like them a little crispy. Not
Oh.
crispy, but like dry.
Okay, yeah.
I don't like them soupy. People that eat soupy scrambled eggs freak me out.
I will, because I get lazy or run out of time and I need to just get them off the split, so I will eat them like that, but I don't
Ooh, that
prefer
freaks
that
me
way.
out.
They'll like milk and pool in the
That's
plate, and then my
disgusting.
bagel will get all soggy.
Oh,
And
no.
it's kind of miserable, but I don't have time to
It's
fix this
awful.
problem.
That is so bad. No, I'm a big fan of eggs and ham. Sign me
Yeah.
up for ham with my eggs. Oh,
You know what I used to do as a kid? This is so off topic of the draft.
yeah, we'll get back to it.
I used to dye my eggs green.
Yeah, well, you green eggs and ham.
Right. I used to dye them any color though. I'd put in a ton of dye and make them blue, or
Yeah.
I'd make them pink and make them look like brains, and that was the only way I would eat my eggs. They had to be colored.
When
growing
I
up.
in kindergarten read the book Green Eggs and Ham,
Sure.
and then we in kindergarten made green eggs and ham
Sure.
for school. That's for like the rest of my kindergarten.
Experience.
Yeah, that's all I would. I
Yeah.
mean, that's the only way I would eat
I did
eggs.
that into like high school.
I mean, if I had food dye at my disposal,
Yeah.
tomorrow I would make green eggs.
Yeah, I would do it right now too if I
Yeah.
could just. Maybe I'll go pick some up after this. Who knows? I haven't had green eggs and ham in a long time. I don't like the ham part.
Love
I'm
ham.
not a ham
Oh,
person.
ham's one of my favorite meats.
I am not a ham.
Give me the
person.
meat.
You are.
I don't know
on
what this was.
meat.
I'm,
I hated
I'm
that.
a big meat boy right now.
We're gonna go back to potatoes.
Yeah. What's your
Can
number
we
3?
Please go back to potatoes.
Yeah, what's your number 3?
Roasted?
Roasted.
Like in the oven, you put a bunch of like salt and pepper.
Yeah, I know
and
what you. I know.
olive
Yeah,
oil
I
on
know
it.
it. I know it
What
all.
number is that?
It's number 4 for me.
Dang, I'm sorry. Had to take it from
So,
you.
I guess that's out.
You're moving on. Well, you move up.
My number 3, waffle fries.
That's
Yeah.
my number 7.
Now I have to say specifically, Chick-fil-A.
Chick-fil-A fries.
Chick-fil-A. First of all,
They do it
the only
right.
place I know that makes waffle fries.
I don't know where though, but yeah, it's the only like normal place. Yeah.
Yeah. But hands down the best.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love a
They-
good
Solid execution
waffle fry.
for sure. Is your 3?
That was my number 3.
My number 4 is shoestring fries.
Interesting. Not even on my
That
list.
is my top fry.
Was not a prospect.
Really? That's my
Yeah.
top form of fry.
Yeah. What?
My top.
Oh, your top form
of
of fry. Okay. I was like, no, it's not.
I think I got my top 5 actually. Now that I look at it, I
Um,
know your next
Why
answer.
shoestring?
I love them.
Oh, okay.
No, I feel like they normally are like saltier. I like a more like firm fry. Like
I thought they're
don't-
softer.
I don't think they're very soft. I think waffle fries are pretty soft sometimes. Oh, PDQ has waffle fries.
Ooh,
PDQ. It's another chicken place. Right
Never
down the
heard of it.
street.
I've never heard of PDQ.
PDQ.
What does that stand for?
Perfect quality restaurant. No, what's
Oh, that's
PD?
PQR. But let's let's run that back one more time. Even
That
though
was-
you're dyslexic.
That was so remotely
As soon
wrong.
as you said perfect quality, I was like, "Where's the D?"
Where'd
And then
go?
you said restaurant. I was like, "Oh, okay, yeah, PQR, PDQ, perfectly done quips."
Quips.
Yeah.
Quality. It's close.
Okay.
It's near Flamingo.
Oh, that's not down the road.
I guess it is not down the road. That's like 25
That's like
minutes.
a 20-minute drive from here. Yeah.
I'm sorry. I'm tired.
Um.
It's good. Anyways,
Anyways, my number.
shoestring
Oh
fries.
yeah, sorry. Go ahead.
They're little, not like there's still like a limp.
They're. Why you gotta say limp? They're long, right?
not
They're not that long.
long.
They're not that long.
No, they're like
They're longer than a
okay.
normal fry. They're longer than your average fry.
Yay fry, finger fry
Finger
size.
fry. Okay.
But like I'm thinking of like compared to other fries, like the
I guess
insides of
they.
waffle are a little bit more mushy.
Yeah,
They're not
there
as
is no
mushy.
inside in a shoestring. It's just the fry.
Correct.
Yeah.
It's much more cooked all the way around, and therefore it's all the way cooked.
Yeah, but they're like more flaccid than a normal fry.
See, now why did you use that word instead of limp?
Because limp sounds worse than flaccid.
Oh, what's your 4?
My number 4 was roasted
Oh,
potatoes.
right.
It was stolen from me early in the draft, so I'm gonna move up my number 5 pick, which is a twisted tater from Halloween Horror
Wow,
Nights.
I had that too.
Was it your number 5?
I had it, no, but I
Oh.
had it on there. I put it on as my 9
Yeah.
to 10ish.
I mean, realistically, if I'm thinking like looking at my other list, twisted tater is definitely worse than everything else on my list.
Yeah, see, I don't like.
They're
them
not
as much.
great,
They're not good at
but
all. But
the nostalgia
look.
factor,
Yeah.
and the look,
the look is really cool.
and all the other stuff that if I get one with like the wiener through it, and maybe some
They sell that?
chili.
I did not know they made those.
Oh my
That's
god,
crazy.
yeah,
I'll
yeah.
have to
If
try
you give
one.
me a hot dog surrounded by a potato, I don't like hot dogs, but you surround one with a potato, I'll slam that dog.
I respect it.
down.
I respect it. That's a good pick.
I'll gobble that
For
glizzy.
sure. There you go. I definitely okay. I only agree with that because of the look and the aesthetic.
Yeah.
And the
And like
the
what it's
background,
associated
what's
with.
around. Yeah. For
which is
sure.
why it's in my draft.
That's so valid.
Yeah. What's your last and final pick?
final pick? I got my top 5 tater tots. I know you hate.
You can
tater
have
tots.
it. Ugh.
I know you hate tater tots, so
gross.
I knew I'd get that one.
Tater tots didn't even come close to making my list.
I had tater tots the other day. I think they're great, but I think they're bad alone. I think they need stuff. You gotta dip them. You gotta cover them in the spice.
What do you dip? What's your go-to dip? Ketchup? You chup girl?
Actually, I don't dip them in anything. I just have them in spice, like rub them in spices or cover them in spice.
What kind?
Like Old Bay.
I should have guessed.
Yeah.
I don't know why I didn't think of that.
Back on that Old Bay grind.
My number 5, which I'm
shit.
pulling from number 6, is just a traditional French fry. Classic, basic French fry.
Terrible.
It's good.
What even shape is a normal fry?
Rectangle.
Okay.
Yeah.
But like steak fries.
Not steak fries.
So like thinner than that, but
Yeah, like
bigger
more
than a
McDonald's.
oh, okay.
Checkers. You ever had
Sure.
Checkers?
No, but I know what you're talking about.
Checkers French fries. Oh my
Heard.
god.
Heard.
There's the
Heard.
seasoning. I'm gonna change it specifically Checkers French fries.
Checkers French
Yeah,
fries.
hands down.
Interesting.
Yep.
Okay.
I will give an honorable mention. I'm not gonna say the ones that didn't make the draft. But I am tossing. I just added it now while we were talking into my top 10.
Mm-hmm.
Smiley fries.
I didn't even think it's mine.
Yeah.
That's a great honorable mention.
Yeah.
Great runner up.
Got it. Yeah.
Man, what a great kid.
Yeah. Love a good smiley fry.
I totally forgot that. My honorable mention is going to be the Minecraft potato.
The what? Oh. Yep.
Because I couldn't think of any more. And
It's
I
a
was
good-
like, oh,
it's a
wait,
quality-
actually,
It's a quality
That's a
form
good-
of potato.
it's a good form of potato.
Yeah, and that's like what 1.5 hearts right there.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's a big boost,
Yeah.
especially if you bake it. It's pretty nice.
Yep.
For sure. For sure. I'm satisfied with that.
That's a
draft.
solid draft. That was
I'm
good.
satisfied with
That was a
that
good
draft.
one. I have written down for next week, by the way, just so we are aware of it. Cereals.
Ooh.
I'm gonna draft some cereals.
Okay.
And see how we do.
Yeah, I have my opinions about cereals.
I also have my opinions about cereal.
For sure.
I'm a big. I used to be a big guy.
Yeah, I was as a kid.
Now I'm 28 years old.
So like last year.
Yeah.
Yeah, but yeah, I get it. I am not. I was ish when I was a kid.
Okay.
Like it was like once a week, and now I'm not at all.
I was down in cereal every day as a kid.
Really?
Yeah.
I was having pancakes.
Lucky Charms.
I had pancakes every day
Wow.
as a kid. That was my go-to breakfast.
Yeah, my parents worked in the morning, so they didn't make breakfast.
My dad, oh my God. My dad is the best. He would spend about 4 hours every Sunday making a shit ton of pancakes. He literally would make like enough batches for like 40 people, and we would package them, and then us
Freeze 'em?
kids would have no, we wouldn't. We just put them in the fridge because they
Oh.
would last
Yeah, yeah.
last a week, or last like the 5 days
Yeah.
for the
The
school
school
day.
week. Yeah.
And all the kids we would just warm them up and have pancakes. And he makes the best. He makes homemade pancakes.
Okay.
And they are the best.
Damn.
Oh my gosh. If I miss anything about like living at home is my dad's pancakes. I need to get the recipe, but his recipe that he uses is one in his head. Two, like he just
measures it.
It's enough batches for 40 people. It's not a single person batch.
That's impressive.
So we have to like sit down and do the math and like figure out like he estimates a lot, but he could be like, oh, it's probably around this, and trying to tone it down to one person, one serving. But oh my gosh, yeah, that's why I would have pancakes every day. And my friends would even come over, or like I'd bring pancakes to school because they were like, no, they're like, Jim's making pancakes.
Yeah,
it's a good week.
Love a good pancake.
Dude, they're the best.
Waffle. Oh, I was just gonna say waffles or pancakes, but I know your answer now.
It is pancakes.
Yeah.
I'm new to liking waffles though.
I love waffles. I think waffles over pancakes for me, because my thing with pancakes is like I can have like one, maybe two, and then like my mouth gets a very weird feeling, which is just weird.
I am the way with waffles.
Oh,
I think waffles make my teeth feel like
fuzzy.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's how pancakes make my teeth feel.
Interesting.
Very interesting.
This is so weird. I like feel like my teeth are coated with like a weird sugar.
Yeah.
And my tongue is kind of numb.
That is exactly how I feel with pancakes.
What? Maybe we're having the same mix but flipped or something.
Wow.
You know?
That's wild.
I don't know. But
I do love some waffles. You give me chicken and waffles.
Fire.
Woof.
Fire food combination.
So good.
I could eat that any time of day.
Don't know who came up with it. I want to give that person a big old kiss.
I would give him a crisp high five.
Yeah,
maybe.
well,
but
I guess I like them better.
No, it's fine. I don't choose chicken and waffles constantly, so that's why I would give him a high five. It's a good choice.
Oh, good. There used to be the restaurant still exists down here. There's a restaurant called Cafe Tutu Tango. And they do brunch on days. I don't know if it's only on Sundays. It might be weekends. But either way, they do brunch. And I went one year for my birthday. I think it was my 25th birthday. And they had bottomless mimosas, several different flavors. And they had bottomless chicken and waffles.
Oh
So
my
it was
God.
like, yeah, so they wouldn't give you like a whole Belgian, they give you like a quarter
Yeah.
with like a small piece of chicken on it.
Yeah.
And then you could just go up and get like
Does this
you'd
place
pay.
still exist?
The restaurant still exists. They don't do the bottomless chicken and waffles anymore. They've
So
swapped it out for
lame.
something else now.
That's so lame. That's a
Yeah.
great deal. Oh my
So the
God.
mimosas were like, I don't know, $15-$20, and
Yeah.
the chicken and waffles were like 25 if you wanted to do if you wanted to do
Man.
bottomless. If you don't do bottomless chicken and waffles and you just buy the chicken and waffles, they give you 3,
Yeah.
which is still plenty.
Yeah, that's a lot. That's
Yeah.
a lot of food. Oh, sounds good.
Oh my God, it was the
though.
best.
I love a good bottomless mimosa place.
I love a good any mimosa place.
No, that's so valid. One time in college for a football game, have you done a Borg? Do you know what a Borg is?
No.
This is a very like college thing to say, but it's where you take a gallon jug of water,
Okay.
you pour out
The water?
half the water, yeah, half the water, you fill the rest up with a fifth of vodka, and then you put Mio in it to flavor it, and you carry around that you carry around that jug,
Yeah.
that gallon for the rest of, like, that's your drink. And you drink that all morning to pregame. So you drink like a fifth. It's not that bad because you're drinking it over a long time of the day. And you would name them funny
Just
thing.
straight up vodka. I mean,
It's
and
vodka
water, I guess.
and then a Mio to make it flavored.
Ugh.
I never did that because I don't like vodka.
I don't like
that.
vodka, yeah.
But I did do that with orange juice and champagne and did a
Now that I could drink a gallon of.
gallon of a mimosa.
Yeah, that'll fuck you up.
Oh, I was so fucked up by the game. I was in there being like, oh my
Yeah, that'll
God.
mess your
It
shit
was
up.
so sugary
Yeah.
and so bubbly, and I felt so full
Yeah.
because it was just all that liquid. And I was
Yeah.
like, oh,
Real quick way to get bloated is have a mimosa.
I might die today.
Yeah.
Like, this might be the way I go.
Yeah.
But it was so worth it. And
Yeah.
my friends did that. One did apple cider.
That's my favorite
Mimosa?
mimosa.
Yeah, she did that as a gallon jug.
Cranberry juice is my number 2.
Yep. That
Orange
was
juice is I
popular.
hate orange juice. So
Oh, I love
that's-
orange. I did pineapple orange juice, like the combo fruit
yeah.
juice.
Very citrusy. Well,
Mhm.
wait a second. Pineapples aren't citrus.
No, fruity. Very fruity drink.
Yeah.
and it was so good. I could never do it again. In that time period, we were drinking those in like 3 hours, 2 to 3 hours.
A
'Cause
gallon?
it was for a noon football game.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
So
yeah.
we got up at like
8.
7 or 8 to
Yeah.
get ready and immediately started drinking them.
Yeah.
And so by the time to get
I
in the
love a
game,
good day drinking.
I miss staging.
I miss it so much.
I miss a good.
Maybe you know what? I'm off on Monday. Maybe I'll just day drink.
Maybe you'll just day
I
drink.
love it. I love day drinking.
You know what I did the other day? I painted and I got hammered.
Yeah.
All day doing it.
Yeah.
I just knew I had to finish this painting. And so this is the other day. This is like a month ago.
Yeah.
I had to finish this painting. So I set it up, poured myself a drink, and at like 11, and just sat and worked, watching like TV all day while painting. And it was the best day. And this sounds super silly and like lame.
I
But
disagree.
For me,
I think it sounds
it
great.
was the best
You know what we
day.
should do? For a future episode.
Yes.
Let's try and we got to get a guest on, right? And then we just day drink, record an episode.
Yeah. Oh,
And
man.
let's just
Messy.
see that poor person, whoever's our
Messy.
guest, is gonna just get berated with drunk questions, but they'll also be drunk, so it doesn't
Right.
matter.
I mean,
yeah.
we're all in this together.
yeah,
Okay. We'll have to figure that out.
we'll figure it out.
That would be so messy.
Yeah,
I'm so down though. That's right up my alley.
that'd be fucking awesome.
Yeah. Well, write that down. Write
Write
that down.
Write that down. I actually am writing it down.
Yeah. I did have a question though, because I thought
Yes.
about this on my drive over.
Hit me.
Do you have a song
Yeah,
that brings?
I wrote it
okay.
myself.
So sweet.
Yeah.
What's it called?
Uh,
There you go. Do you have a song that brings you back to life? Like you're getting really tired at the party, or you're like having a really bad day or whatever, like in the car, and this song comes on and you feel like the shit. Like it embodies you. You have ascended to a higher plane because of this song.
oh man.
Not just like a happy song, not just like a pump up song. Like it changes you. It moves you.
Wow. Do I have a song? I can tell you what that song used to be. I don't know that I have one anymore.
Currently.
Yeah, I just don't have a lot of bad days anymore.
That's good.
Yeah, I'm just a happy fucking person.
Look at you go, me blasting my song on the way here.
My song is, I have to find it because I don't remember the name of it. But I do remember the artist. I think.
Have you seen Tron Legacy?
Yes.
Yes. You know,
You're gonna tell me like the soundtrack of Tron
I
Legacy?
De-Rezzed by Daft Punk, which is on that soundtrack.
Res.
Banger.
Okay.
It's a banger. It wakes me the
No
fuck
lyrics,
up.
just audio?
Yeah, just audio.
Or just music?
Yeah, there's some other like house music club songs or EDM songs that get me going too,
Yeah.
that like bring me back to life. But that one hits.
Then when I was in like college, the
Uh-huh.
song that would, no matter what, it would bring me back was "All Night Longer" by Sammy Adams.
Oh yeah.
That song, if
That's
that
that's
song
so
comes
valid.
on,
That's
I'm
so valid.
hyped. I'm on
I-
another level of existence.
I also love Rihanna, and
Okay.
a lot of her old music, like her old club music,
yeah,
is what it does it for me. It does it for me. S&M hits. Only Girl in the
Yeah.
World hits.
yeah.
Shut Up and Drive hits.
Oh, Shut Up and Drive, classic.
All of those. Just I'm like, oh,
Yeah.
I'm back. I could literally be passed out
Those
in my
classic
bed.
like college like club songs.
'Cause
Any of them.
They never.
You turn on All Night Longer right now, I might lose my shit.
Yeah, no, it sticks with you.
Yeah.
You remember all the lyrics.
Mhm.
You remember. You get sent back to a
Oh
time,
yeah. Oh yeah.
certain time. You're like, back, and it's the best feeling
100%.
for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm just
That was a good question.
things. I think about it a lot because there's some songs that also like there's some old like disco music that brings me back to life
Yeah.
too. So it's like that moment where you just hear it and you're like, you snap out of like your trance or like the mundane.
Yeah.
I love that kind of music. That was my
Yeah.
question.
Solid question. I got two things
Uh-oh.
that have happened in this past week that I want to talk about. First one happened in Australia. Some
The
man.
spider?
What? A spider?
I'm sorry. You went
Okay. No, go ahead. Go ahead.
Researchers, scientists found a new spider species in Australia.
Of course, it's in Australia.
Yeah, naturally. It's built like this, and it's got like really, really long legs that work like spears. So it constantly walks around in like a tight thing, and it spears out to kill things with its legs. They're like super pointed, and it literally walks like this on all of its legs, and then just shoots out a leg to kill things. and stabs things.
How big?
Yay big? I don't know. Everything in Australia is like the size of this table.
It's true.
So my
I
expectations
don't know
is
how
like you'd be fighting
Australians.
Aragog if you
I
saw
don't
this
know
thing.
how Australians are doing it.
I'm terrified of Australians.
Yeah, I want to
because of
go there
it.
so badly, but like I don't know how.
Spear spider Australia.
It's called the spear spider.
Well,
Or that's just what you're calling
that's what
it.
I'm calling it. It's terrifying looking.
Can the camera pick that up? Show it to the
it?
camera.
Let me see if I can get it.
Yeah. But sorry, arachnophobes, turn your screen off 5 seconds ago. That's fucked.
Yeah, look, you can see it shooting out its leg. Isn't that
I'm not afraid of
crazy?
spiders, but I just got goosebumps in that picture from that
That
picture.
thing is horrifying.
Yeah, that's the stuff of
honestly.
nightmares. If God's real, he's a sick bastard.
But he knew Australians could handle it.
Yeah,
so
I
he
guess
said, "We'll
so.
put
If
'em there."
anybody can handle it, it's
If
the.
they put that thing here, we'd be done for.
Oh, Americans wouldn't exist if that was here.
Simply, it would have been an
We're a bunch of
apocalypse.
big babies.
Spear spider
Bunch of big
apocalypse.
babies.
Peace.
So no, not that, but another thing in Australia, arguably worse.
Oh,
Arguably
worse
worse.
than the spear spider.
Yeah. You know the show Bluey.
Bluey?
Everybody knows the show.
Yeah,
Bluey.
I love Bluey.
Everybody loves Bluey.
What happened to Bluey?
Nothing happened to Bluey, but it's such a popular show that Australia decided to make their $1 coins, or like they made a limited edition coin with Bluey on it.
What?
Yeah.
That's insane.
Awesome. Here's the part that's worse than the spider. Some dude stole $400,000 worth of these coins. Now, that does not mean he stole $400,000 because they're limited edition. They're worth more than than the country says they are.
What?
So he stole 64,000 coins that were valued because they're selling on eBay for like 10 times their price. They were valued at $400,000 worth of Bluey coins that he sold.
How did he steal them?
I don't know. I don't think I read that far.
You just stopped. You're like, not the Bluey coins.
Yeah, no,
wow,
I was like,
that's crazy.
yeah,
Good hustle.
yeah.
To think it'd be Bluey too.
So like Australia does this a lot. Australia like changes up their currency regularly because of like they make like
culture?
limited edition
Interesting.
coins a lot.
Yeah.
Which is really, really cool. There's this guy I
Yeah.
follow on TikTok who like he goes to the bank and like gets rolls of their $1 coins or $2 coins or whatever and goes through and looks for the limited edition ones. So they do this a lot. I don't know that they do it to this extent of like, something from pop culture really, because like Bluey's like
Yeah,
big.
that's crazy.
But yeah, this fucking I think he was like 50 something years old. So $400,000 worth of
so
Bluey
did he get
coins.
arrested?
Yes.
Okay. I was like, is he selling these things on eBay?
I think they were, or some of them were
getting
being
away with
sold.
it.
Yeah. But they caught him.
Crazy.
Yeah, $400,000.
Have you watched Bluey before?
Never.
Why not?
Because I don't want to be emotionally distraught for the
See,
rest of my life.
I need to sit and binge it. I've watched a few episodes in the background.
I've seen a few episode moments on TikTok.
I have to. There's the one
There's
in
some
space.
deep
the,
episodes.
The existential crisis one in
Yeah.
space.
Yeah.
I need to watch that one.
I'm afraid.
I
I want to
am
watch
too.
it because I've heard nothing but good things about the show, right?
Yeah, I know a
But
lot
I'm
of people
terrified.
who are like obsessed with it
Yeah.
because it's just like it.
Like
they
made for
relate-
kids, but adults and everybody.
They relate to like the adults commentary
Yeah.
and stuff.
Yeah.
Like, oh, that's
and
they
it's just
don't
like
watch it for
it's
the
like a
kids.
genuine show. It's like
Yeah.
a good show. So I do want to watch it, but I'm also like I know that there's a lot of like really tough heavy things.
Conversations. That's true.
So like I'm not up for crying, I'm good.
I watched Logan last night.
Yeah.
Speaking of crying,
Yeah. Did you have a good cry?
I had so many cries. I
Yeah.
did not know Professor X was in that movie. For starters.
Yes. How did you not know that?
Because I hadn't seen the movie before.
Oh my God.
That was my first. Yeah. And so
Wow.
when it started up and he was in, I was like, oh shit.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna make it out of this movie alive.
Yeah.
Not gonna talk
He didn't
about
make it out of it alive, so.
Anyways, back to Bluey. What shows did you watch as a kid?
PB&J Otter.
Huh?
Shout out.
I've never heard of that.
PB&J Otter
PB&J
was
Otter?
such a good show.
That
It's
doesn't
about
exist.
3 otters. Their initials being PB and J.
Wow, creative.
Yeah.
Creative mom.
And they look like peanut butter and jelly.
Like the whole otter or
Like the
one's
3
jelly?
otters look like
One's
peanut
bread.
butter, jelly, and
Interesting.
something else.
P-
Uh,
Peanut butter.
Peanut butter and jelly.
Okay.
So I watched that show, Roly Poly Oly.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Yeah, I
word.
love some
I
Roly
never
Poly
watched it,
Oly.
but I know exactly what
Yeah.
you're talking about.
Yep.
Wow.
Blue's Clues. I had the Blue's Clues chair, like Steve's chair, big red chair.
Yeah.
I had that.
What?
Yeah, when I was a kid, I had that, and then my brother, fuck him, popped it. Love chair.
Mm-hmm.
He popped it with a pencil. Fuck pencils.
We're
back to pencils.
You liked pencils.
Now I hate pencils,
Maybe
or I
that's
just
why
hate
you-
my brother.
Maybe that's why you had a hyperfixation on those pencils.
Yeah, because I wanted to stab my brother with them.
Drama.
Yeah.
Drama. I loved Blue's Clues. I was a big Blue's Clues fan to the point where.
Did you watch it with Steve still on it, or were you a Joe kid?
No, I was Steve. I stopped watching it.
So did I.
Around
Fuck Joe.
when Joe
Piece of fucking garbage.
Fuck Joe. And then they have a third one.
Yeah, that dude.
It's fine.
Ryan or
Honestly, they
something.
didn't ruin it.
I guess.
But it's not the same as Steve. Did you see when he posted?
Oh, I saw.
Wow, did you cry?
Yes, I
I
cried.
cried.
It's fucking Blue's Clues.
It's hard
course
to
I cried.
watch whenever he's like, "How are you doing?" I'm like, "Hey, Steve.
Yeah.
I'm okay.
Yeah.
You
His
know."
bald ass.
Yeah. Oh, but he's just iconic.
Yeah.
Iconic. I had a little stamper that I got like a blue ink pad, and I
Yeah.
like stamped
I had a notepad.
blues all over my basement.
Oh.
My mom was not very
No.
happy. We have an unfinished basement though,
Oh,
so
okay.
it's
Not
fine
the end of the
because it
world
was
then.
like on the wood and on the concrete. But I loved Blues.
Blue's Clues was my
Man, you
shit.
watch such like cute shows though. You
Yeah.
watch like Cartoon Network or like Boomerang.
What the
Were
fuck
you
is
allowed to?
Boomerang?
Boomerang is where like Scooby Doo was on originally, or like, oh god, like old Looney Tunes and stuff was aired on that a lot.
I've never heard of Boomerang, but like I did watch Scooby Doo and Looney
Flintstones
Tunes.
was on there.
Flintstones, I don't think I watched as much, but I
You
definitely
watched-
watched Scooby Doo and Looney Tunes. Mostly at
Okay.
my grandma's house.
Yeah,
Looney
yeah.
Tunes was always on at my grandma's house.
Looney Tunes is great.
Yeah.
That I could also watch these days.
Yeah.
because that's just mindless
Yeah.
content.
What else did I watch? Barney.
I did not watch. Boomerang.
And then when I got a little bit older, like Codename Kids Next Door. That's a hard thing to
Do
say.
you remember the pilot episode?
Not even a little bit.
I remember that one because of how traumatizing it was. That was the ice cream one, the Moose Tracks one, where it was turning all the kids into moose.
That was the first
That's
episode.
the pilot episode.
Oh my god!
Do you know what I'm
a
talking
strong,
about?
I do know what you're talking
Yeah.
about. What a good first episode.
Oh my god, traumatizing.
My god, I didn't know that was the first
I
one.
I don't remember any other episode. I only remember that one because it was so traumatic
Yeah, yeah.
watching number 1 get turned into a moose.
Yeah,
Ooh. I had a crush on number 4 though.
of course you did.
He was so cute. He was a little asshole. What other shows did I watch? I watched a lot of Tom and Jerry.
Oh,
But-
classic. Always on at my grandma's house again.
Yeah, that's another again mindless one. Like no words.
Yeah,
just
don't need words.
things. No,
No.
just content. Just brainless content. Shoot, there's one I was trying to remember. Oh, Danny Phantom.
Classic.
That was another one that I really liked getting like once I got older.
Yeah, yeah,
because
yeah.
It was like teenagers, but I wasn't a teenager yet.
Yeah,
so
I had a
thought it was
crush on
cool.
the girl from Danny Phantom.
The goth chick.
Yeah,
Yeah, she was pretty.
Yeah.
I had a crush on Danny Phantom naturally.
yeah.
But everyone does. He's hot.
Sure.
Not any other shows. Oh.
I probably watched them. That's all I know. A lot of shows.
I watched a lot of older shows because I had older brothers.
Yeah.
So I didn't watch things like Dora or Barney because my brothers would not want to watch that.
I didn't watch like Barney on TV. We had like VHS tapes of Barney that I would
The
watch.
Wiggles.
Of course, I watched the Wiggles.
Have you seen the new Wiggles?
No, and I don't want to because they're never the originals.
No, but you should see the new Wiggles. The new purple Wiggle.
No thanks.
He's tatted up.
I don't want it. He'll ruin my childhood.
No, I went to a Wiggles concert.
Dude, what about the Doodle Bops? You ever watch the Doodle Bops?
No, but I know exactly
the
what
Doodle
they are.
Bops
That
were
was
the,
your
the
shit.
Doodle Bops were fucking awesome. When the
You-
Wiggles fucking
You
died off
look
back to
like
Australia.
You would like the Doodle Bops.
Yeah, good, thank you. That's a compliment.
I'm glad because I
The
don't.
bus that the Doodle Bops had? Are you shitting me?
What was that? What was that train conductor show?
No clue.
Oh,
Dinosaur
come
Train?
on. No. I know what you- no, the one's like the chugga 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 chugga.
Oh,
it's the chick, the conductor, and
yeah.
she's got all this stuff.
No, I know what you're doing.
You
You
know
just did that so well. It was really good.
Because I remember it.
Yeah,
It's
no, I
stuck
don't
in
know
my head.
what it's called, but I do
It's
know
like
what you're talking
all
about.
aboard the choo-choo train.
Yeah. I don't know. Riley's texting me. She's probably no choo choo soul is what she said.
There it is. she was Lauren's making stupid sounds again.
Oh no.
You had another thing.
I did.
Okay,
Yeah. After we'll jump off TV shows.
Because I could talk about that for hours.
The other thing that happened this week, Taylor Swift. We're big fans of Taylor Swift here on the podcast. Yeah.
Oh, I didn't even.
In Vienna.
Crazy.
Her show, all three shows canceled because some shit went down. Some shit was about to go down.
Yeah, nothing actually happened though. Right?
Nothing happened, but there was a terrorist threat at Taylor Swift's concert show in Vienna, and they caught the kids. They were like teenagers.
Really?
Yeah, but it was like a very legitimate. They caught like the guy who was like the ringleader.
Mm-hmm.
And I guess they like searched his home and they found they like went through his computer and he had like looked up how to like build bombs for like specific for buildings.
Wow.
And he had like had plans to like I think his plan was to plant bombs in the venue and go in there and it was like going to be like a attempt.
Wow.
Yeah. And he, I guess, had gotten one of his other people on the security team of like the event, and so that's how he was going to get in.
Oh my god, that's crazy. So it really could have.
It could, yeah.
Shit.
And so even though they caught them, just before the concert, they still ended up canceling all three because they just didn't know at this point like what were the bombs already planted were.
Right. If anything's still going to go off.
Yeah.
Wow. Did you see all the people singing
in like the street?
Yeah.
Hey, don't people have to fucking drive there?
Yeah. Also, like, weren't you scared of a terrorist attack?
Yeah,
why would you all still gather?
That's what for 3 nights too. For 3 nights they all gathered out there.
Yeah.
Tonight I think was the last night of it. They all still gathered out in a public area. Like, hey, I wouldn't go anywhere. I would leave.
I get it,
the
and
city.
I get the community, and it was really
sure, yeah, and Swifties,
really awesome.
Honestly, legitimately, I think that you could set a bomb off in a venue full of Swifties, and they probably wouldn't even be affected. I think it would just explode and then like just go back into itself. Like nothing would happen because they're just so.
Yeah,
I don't even know what they are.
I had a conversation yesterday with a very hardcore Swiftie.
Yeah.
About
that's a tough conversation to have.
Topic. It was about this topic too.
Yeah.
She's deeply affected.
Yeah.
And
I bet. Even though she's nowhere near the event.
Correct. She was saying, she's like, if anyone were to take down ISIS, it would be the Swifties. And I was like,
it's so true, though.
Girl, you're so right.
Honestly, this is the end of ISIS.
No, now that
they're behind
now that
it.
they've attempted a terrorist attack.
Well, 1,
Game
canceled,
over.
officially canceled for the Swifties.
Yeah.
2, I guarantee all these Swifties are gonna like just start their own militia.
They're all gonna just sign up for the army. We're like, wait, guys, maybe
and
don't do that.
they're just gonna take down whoever's running ISIS.
Yeah.
And honestly, I guess not the worst thing that happened. Do I want it to be like another victory under Taylor Swift's belt? No.
Another notch in Madam Taylor.
Yeah. She's been on the podcast. We're big fans of Taylor Swift.
Sure.
But it's the Swifties that I don't like. Taylor Swift's great. Again, friend of the pod.
I think I'm the same way. I think I don't hate the player. I hate the game.
Yeah, I don't hate the player or the game. I hate the fans.
The fans. No, that's a better way to put it. Yeah, I hate everyone. Yeah.
Yeah. Like, great for her, right?
As much as
and we've said this 1,000 times on the podcast, and I know the Swifties are going to eventually treat me like I'm ISIS.
Sure.
But
yeah, you're rocking on thin ice right now.
Yeah, I know. They're just a little bit.
Yeah, I think they're very passionate, but like, no, the people who are like traveling like across the world for the Eras tour and stuff, I'm like, she is 35. You got time.
Yeah. Also,
she's gonna tour.
It's on
she's
Disney Plus.
90. It's on Disney Plus. She's literally not going anywhere. She's going to keep touring. She's gonna keep dropping albums.
Yeah.
You know this. She's pumping them out like crazy.
Yeah.
You will get to see her.
That woman
again.
is a machine.
Correct.
Yeah.
And I think it's just very interesting that people I don't know. Whenever she releases something too, that it's like, oh, she's done it again.
Yeah.
I'm like, are you actually listening to the album, or are
Yeah.
you just immediately reposting it and
Yeah.
saying, oh my god, because she just dropped it?
She could just release 19 tracks of her saying fucking doodly doo.
Yep, and
And
people would be like,
people would lose their fucking minds.
yeah, it's crazy. I'm not that way. I'm
No.
not that way about any
I'm
artist.
not that way about any artist at all.
I'm not a diehard.
No.
If I can go to a concert, I will, but
Yeah.
I'm not going to go out of my way.
Yeah.
And if it's more than $200, $300, I'm not going.
Yeah. $200, $300, that's a lot of money.
Well, it depends on who it is.
If it's more than 150, I'm not going.
It depends on who it is, to be fair. I would pay $300 is like the max I would pay for someone.
If I'm paying $300, I better have front row on the floor.
That's not possible these days.
Yeah, that's the problem.
Yeah, unless you go to like a smaller venue and like a outdoor venue or whatever. What's the best concert you've been to? Not because of who it is, but like quality of concert and performance.
Might be the Jonas Brothers.
Really?
Yeah.
How
If
long
not the
ago?
Jonas Brothers, then
what version of Jonas Brothers? Like recent or
the one that was just here in Orlando.
Oh, okay.
That was pretty fucking awesome.
Really?
It was insanely good.
Interesting.
And I mean, really, any concert where they do all of their music is like it's gonna be a hit.
Yeah.
I would say the most concerts I've been to have been country concerts. I'm a big country music fan, so they put on some pretty good shows.
Yeah.
I went to
in a good outdoor venue. I
Luke
think.
Bryan time in North Carolina.
Heard.
That was came out on an ATV. Like drove
Damn.
out onto the stage in a 4-wheeler.
That's
That was
crazy.
fucking sick.
That's cool.
Immediately, I was like, "This is the best concert ever."
That's cool.
Lil Nas X when he was here at Universal Hard Rock
Mhm.
Cafe, that was pretty awesome.
Mhm.
That's a very small.
Yeah.
That's a very small area, but that was an insane concert.
I can imagine.
So good.
Interesting.
Yeah. So there's been some good ones,
Interesting.
but all of those were very inexpensive.
Yeah,
Luke
yeah.
Bryan was free. It was a birthday gift.
That's nice.
Yeah.
Dang. I saw Harry Styles for free.
I bet that was
And
intense.
that was crazy. Those
Yeah.
girls are also crazy.
Yeah.
I love Harry Styles. He's like one of my top artists, so I get it. And I cried because I loved seeing him, and he has some pretty like sad, moving songs.
Yeah.
But it wasn't like the best concert I've ever been to because I was in like nosebleeds still.
Yeah.
The best concert I've been to was an outdoor pavilion to see Kesha, and
Oh,
Macklemore
goes
opened,
hard. Yeah.
and it was crazy. First off, I only knew a few songs by Macklemore, and I came out of that concert being a Macklemore fan. I was like, "This is I changed my life."
Oh.
He's phenomenal.
Oh, absolutely.
He's a phenomenal performer
Yeah,
as well.
I bet.
And then Kesha, she kicked ass,
Yeah.
dude. Playing all of her old stuff too. And this is when I forget what album it was. The one where Woman is on it.
Couldn't tell you.
Okay, really good. Her performance is really good, and her sound was really good for that
Yeah.
stage. But man, I don't know what other concerts I really liked. Wiggles concert hit. It was good.
I bet. Oh my god.
That
The
was
worst concert I've ever been to was Florida Georgia Line.
really well.
Well, I love their music,
Mhm.
but they only came out like their openers were on longer than they were. They only came out for like an hour,
I hate that.
and then they were like, "Okay, bye," and we're all like, "Ah, ha, ha," like we thought it was funny. And it was like so
Yeah.
like concerts ended at like 11 traditionally
Yeah.
because that's like quiet hours.
Yeah,
Their concert ended at 10 p.m.
that's
Yeah.
crazy.
Yeah, I was like, "This fucking sucks," and it was like an outdoor. Every country concert I've been to has been an outdoor venue.
Yeah, and I feel like that's how country should
Yeah,
be.
always
It's
should be,
only
yeah.
played well at country or outdoor venues.
It's played well everywhere. Let's just get that straight right now.
No,
But it's
I don't think it's played well
it's
anywhere,
easy to have a lot of fun at an outdoor venue.
Yeah, I prefer outdoor venues for any concert.
Yeah.
I think it just sounds better because you're more like, I don't know, relaxed. Actually, sounds probably worse, but you're just more relaxed there. I don't know.
Yeah. Those are the two things that I've got this week. Do you have
Mhm.
anything?
I already asked one of my things.
Okay.
I guess.
Double check. If not, we can take it to trivia because we are doing great on time.
Yeah, I really don't have anything valid. I
Let's
was
take it
gonna
to trivia.
Talk about Lego hands.
Lego hands? Hold
Yeah,
on.
like
I know what Lego hands
you
are.
know that. Yeah. Do you ever do that?
Do I ever just do
Yeah.
this?
Last year when Emma was still here, me and her would do this like in the jog all the time when we like wave by each other or like do the like
Like the Lego
jump
jump?
and like woo. Like how Lego, like stop motion, like the Lego movie.
I know exactly what you're talking about. My reaction is simply based off of what the fuck.
You never saw Emma and I doing this?
No.
No, this is all we would do. And I love the Lego
Why?
movie
Like, what's the
because it's just
significance?
like it's just us. It just is funny. And it's funny.
Yeah, well, it's
Like
funny for you, I guess, yeah.
you're laughing. It's funny.
I'm laughing because you just keep doing.
Yeah. It's funny. I love the Lego movie. I love the Lego movie too. I love the
I
Batman.
used to,
Lego
when I
movie.
worked at a video store, I had my boss, when I first got there, he loved the Lego movie. So, like, it was a family video.
Mhm.
So we could put on a movie and it would play on all the TVs.
Mhm.
And every time he was working, he had the Lego movie on. I
Great
was like,
choice.
dude, this movie sucks.
It is not a bad movie.
Terrible movie.
What? Have you seen the Lego Batman movie?
No.
Okay. You should.
I'm not.
You have homework.
I won't.
You need to.
I can't.
It's so good.
I don't want to.
What? That's absurd. It's way better than the Lego movie.
I'm not watching
Can I just
Lego
send you?
anything.
Can I just send you clips? It's really good. Highlight reel. I'll send you the Lego Batman movie
Okay.
highlight reel.
Okay.
It is. I might watch it when I go home. It's so good. It's one of my favorite movies of all time.
That's a bold statement.
Yeah, it's a great movie. I can't believe you've never seen that.
Trivia. The jump is really what gets me.
Jump
That's
is really
that's
funny.
the best part.
It's like, or like when they just like spin and like, woo.
I hate that you're good at it. That's
Because I do it all the time.
yeah.
I did it so much last year, and then I haven't because my friend has moved. But now I'm back. Lego Lauren's back.
Lego Lauren.
I have my own little Lego person. You know how you can customize it
I did not know that.
at the Lego store
Oh,
at Springs.
you can make
You
yourself
can
a
make
Lego.
your own minifigure. Yeah, dog.
Or right? Pick a number.
We're
Oh,
go-
wait a second. This is
Is this the final?
1,
This
2,
is a
3, 4,
tiebreaker.
5. This
We're
is
even.
week 6. We are tied. So if we both get it here, we go. We do a tiebreaker this week. Did you pick a number?
I'm going with number 22 for Taylor Swift. To make
6,
it up
9,
for all the
12,
slamming we just did
15,
on her pants.
18.
I'm not going to get it right. Please be.
Who wrote the Just So stories? No clue. Refresh it. Crazy right now.
That's concerning.
Yeah. Doesn't that mean something?
I don't know. I did a pore strip overnight, and it was like one that went all across like my cheeks and nose, and it itched.
How much
so
crap
bad.
came off?
It was like hydraulic. Whoa, hydro something. God, I forgot what it's called. It like pulls them up like differently. It doesn't like rip off all the little like spots. Fortunately, but
What is Mickey Mouse's dog's name?
doesn't count. We can't do that one.
Ah!
Gee, I wonder.
Imagine it said Donald.
Can you imagine? What if he has like a different dog or something?
Dog we didn't know about.
Yeah, like Pluto's just Pluto. I love how terrible
Every time. This
It's
this
freezing,
iPad really
for
just
reference.
sucks.
The iPad that we're using is freezing, trying to pull up. I think we need to upgrade.
You're gonna buy a new iPad?
No, I'm just saying maybe like use a different site or get an app that might.
An app might be the best. Time to just pull it up on the. Oh, there it goes.
You can just pick a first number instead. They just give
Well,
up.
now it's just totally gone. It's definitely not the website. It is 100% the iPad.
Really? It's
Yeah.
just not.
It's just terrible.
Slow? Oh, cool.
2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 20, 22. Gouda and Edam are cities in what country? Just got to pick a country.
You know the answer.
I do not know the answer.
Gouda?
Gouda and Edam spelled. I'll show you.
Yeah, show me the.
Gouda and Edam.
I'm the worst at geography.
You just have to pick a country.
I know.
You know it's not here.
There's so many
You know it's
countries.
not. You know it's not the United States of America.
America.
Gouda and Edom.
I'm gonna-
I am locked in.
Oh, let me think. 5 more minutes.
For all the marbles.
I know.
And marbles, I mean the food.
No. All right, and it's right. Locked in.
Okay, what'd you go with?
Italia.
I also went with Italy. God damn it. The Netherlands.
Yep. We were right on it.
Yep.
Damn.
All right, let's try another one.
I really thought about that one too.
Okay, what was the original Dutch name of New York City?
You're writing
Dutch.
that fast.
I was deleting Italy.
I was like, wow, you knew that way too quickly.
The original Dutch name. I didn't know New York City had a Dutch name.
And why do they?
What is a? I don't even
What
know.
would be it?
I don't know Dutch. Yep.
This is the worst tiebreaker round ever.
God, this is such a pain to try and find. Which can no, not that one. What is the figure? No. How many zeros are in a quadrillion? No, that's too easy to just count. One of these days, we're just gonna come upon a question that we know right away. Of course, we did just come. What was Mickey Mouse's dog's name? So
Yeah, that was our. That is exactly.
that is what we needed.
did.
Okay. Which disease is also known as Hansen's? No. How many constellations are used in modern astronomy? Just a number. Now, I love astronomy, but I don't know the answer to this. Promise you that.
Constellation?
Are used in modern astronomy.
Okay, so we're doing whatever number's closest?
Yeah. You want to do closest regardless if it goes over?
Yeah. Oh, I hate that whole.
Yeah.
I have to. Let me
How many
Let me look at the
constellations?
stars for.
Yeah, no, you take your time. I know there's at least 4.
Yeah, duh.
I'm locked in. I'm changing my answer. Now I'm locked in.
Okay, I'm highballing.
Why did I? I'm changing my answer again.
Right? I'll change mine.
Now I'm locked in.
I'm locked in with my first answer.
Okay, go ahead. What'd you say?
20.
I said 58. I kept going up. My original was 27, then I went 32, and I was like, there's way more, right?
There has to be way more. I thought I was.
I'm convinced I'm way under.
I think there's like an unlimited number.
Ready?
Anyone can connect this stuff.
For all the marbles.
For all the marbles. Here's.
88?
Oh,
Let's go. No. Only missed it by 30.
Damn. I was off by 40. No, 60. Shit.
That's tough.
Damn. There's that many?
Yeah.
That's insane. I can't even count like 5 of them.
Thank God I kept going up.
Yeah, regardless, you closer at
27.
I
was closer at 27, yeah. I would have felt bad only beating you by 7 though. At least this case I beat you by 30. 38.
Yeah. Dang, that's crazy.
Good.
Damn.
It's winner, chicken dinner. Where's my confetti popper?
Sorry, I didn't bring any today.
Right. Anyways, Lauren, where can the people find you?
People can find me at lou.mcdonald. That is LUU.McDonald on Instagram.
And your eat of the week.
Every
week.
I always forget
Every week.
you ask me what my eat of the week is, and I don't remember what I've eaten. Oh, actually, I did get Chipotle for the first time the other day in a long time. And
I was like, the first time?
No, for the first time in a long time.
Yeah.
And I got the chicken al pastor.
Yeah.
Yeah, smash.
Chicken al pastor.
Chicken al pastor. That is just specifically that chicken, not
Yeah.
the whole bowl itself, but just and that meal lasts me.
Wow.
Yes.
I eat all my Chipotle in once every single time.
No, don't. I have to.
Yeah.
But I ask for extra rice.
I get extra rice and extra chicken.
Good for you.
Anyways, you can follow me on my photography Instagram at Sharky_photography. My regular Instagram at Secret Agent Sharky. And my eat of the week is it's a little odd, but I bought a bag of cherries the other day. And I haven't
bag
had
of cherries.
Yeah, like from the grocery store.
Yeah, you get bags of those. I thought they were in like a little box.
Bag.
Okay.
Like how like the bags that grapes come in? Yeah, the cherries.
Okay.
I haven't had cherries like regular. I've had maraschino cherries recently. Sure. I haven't had like regular cherries in years.
So they hit.
And I had some cherries. I bought them 2 days ago. I'm almost gone. They're almost gone.
Wow.
Yeah.
Can you tie
I've been
a knot with
down
it?
in. Yeah, I can.
That's cool.
You already know it.
That's cool. Okay, bud. All right. That's dope.
Can you?
No.
Oh. No.
I don't like cherries, so I've never tried.
Oh, you gotta try.
I've never learned how to.
Some people are just talented. As for the podcast, you can follow us on Twitter at CSG Pod. That is CSGPOD. Follow us on TikTok at The Shuffle Podcast. And on Instagram at The Shuffle_podcast to watch our clips. And please subscribe on YouTube, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, all at The Shuffle Podcast. Thank you guys so much for listening. Thank you so much for watching. We'll talk at you guys next week. Bye everybody.